Another main event is made for Mania. I'm Matt Carlins, and this is Just Pro Wrestling News for Monday, February 7th, 2022. This update is brought to you by IndieWrestling.us. That's Indie with a Y.
WWE.
Tonight's Raw airs on SyFy thanks to the Winter Olympics. It's looking to be a busy night for one half of the RAW Tag Champs Riddle. WWE is promoting a match between him and Seth Rollins, plus the Quiz Bowl with Riddle and the other half of Team RK-Bro Randy Orton facing the Alpha Academy. Ronda Rousey made her choice on last Friday's SmackDown. She will challenge Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns has a date with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, but first, Reigns will defend the Universal Championship against Goldberg at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view on February 19th. Also now added to that show, Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss. Kurt Angle says plans for him to return to WWE were dropped, quote, at the last second, end quote. NXT champion Braun Breaker will defend his title against Santos Escobar on the Vengeance Day special on February 15th. NXT UK champion Ilya Dragunov made a surprise appearance at the Progress show over the weekend to confront Progress champion Cara Noir.
AEW.
Tony Khan is promising a big announcement for Wednesday's Dynamite. A new free agent signing will also debut in a match against Isaiah Cassidy. The winner will be the first to qualify for the upcoming Face of the Revolution ladder match. The winner of that match gets a shot at the TNT Championship at next month's Revolution pay-per-view. Cassidy came up short in a TNT title match against champion Sammy Guevara on last Friday's Rampage. Also on that show, Ricky Starks beat Jay Lethal to hold on to the FTW Championship. Plus, there was a rare DQ finish in AEW after Mercedes Martinez hit Thunder Rosa with a steel pipe during their match. It was later revealed that AEW Women's Champion Dr. Britt Baker was the one who sent Martinez to take out Rosa. Tonight's Dark Elevation has Dante Martin versus Aaron Solo, plus Austin and Colton Gunn join forces with the Acclaimed to take on Lee Moriarty, Matt Sydal, Lee Johnson, and Brock Anderson. Also on the show, Best Friends versus Chaos Project.
Impact Wrestling.
Laredo Kid told Darren Paltrowitz he has signed with Impact Wrestling. Also, Lance Storm says he is now working as a producer and coach for Impact. Meanwhile, Larry D got his release from Impact. He is now a free agent. Matt Cardona will challenge Trevor Murdoch for the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship on the Power Trip special on February 12th. GCW's If I Die First on Saturday night. Dr. Wagner Jr. beat Joey Janela in the main event. Afterward, Wagner challenged Psycho Clown to a hair versus mask match on a future GCW show. GCW owner Brett Lauderdale tweeted an apology for an incident between Dr. Wagner Jr. and Psycho Clown during the pre-show meet and greet. GCW will make its debut in San Francisco on Sunday, April 10th.
New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Clark Connors got a big win on Saturday night's New Japan Strong. He beat TJP. Also on that show, Brody King beat Yuya Uemura, and Rocky Romero and Leo Rush beat the West Coast Wrecking Crew. Back in Japan, New Japan's Golden Series tour resumed over the weekend. Monday's show is on New Japan World with Master Wato and Ryusuke Taguchi versus Yoshinobu Kanemaru and El Desperado in the main event. Hiroki Goto, Yoshihashi, Taiji Ishimori, and Jado were pulled from Sunday and Monday's cards due to COVID-19 protocols. Jeff Cobb told the Wrestling Podcast he is recovering from a pulled muscle that has kept him out of action since Wrestle Kingdom 16. That is Just Pro Wrestling News for Monday, February 7th. Our next update comes your way tomorrow morning, so please rate, review, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I'm Matt Carlins. Thank you for listening.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.